let's talk about the prone incline dumbbell Y raise. So I love this movement because it's an integrated shoulder movement, meaning you're going to get many muscles involved to do with the scapula and the delts. This is a really good way for even strengthening one's lower traps, because a lot of people have weak lower traps and they tend to get that winging scapula. So this is a great way to help correct that, one of the starting things for that. So ultimately, it's exactly what it sounds like, the dumbbell Y raise. So you're going to be targeting the lower traps and the medial delts primarily. So where you find your position for this, for your setup, is we want to take gravity into account when using free weights. Because if we're up here, right, embrace my pit stains, the gravity's coming down. It's not really working that medial delt. Whereas if I had a cable, that's a different story. But in terms of dumbbells, we want to work with gravity. And this is why we use a prone incline, because as I set myself on this bench, when I'm here, now gravity is pressing down on the weight. That's going to create the most tension at the top of this movement. So how you find your Y is you're going to push your shoulders back as far as they can go, and then you're going to start to bring them down. And once you start to come and rotate internally, you want to come back. So right here is going to be my Y. Now, my medial delt travels this way. That's why I'm not going like this. I'm not going up and down. I'm going out and in, because it's traveling this way. And I'm not going to go all the way down to the bottom, because I want to keep some tension on that medial delt. So if you are performing this exercise properly, 5 pounds can be a lot of weight. You're really in a lengthened position. There's a long moment arm, and granted that you are working the medial delt in its shortest position where the muscle can be the weakest. So you'll probably use a lighter weight. This way you can have proper execution. So comfortably lay yourself on the bench. Don't slouch. You want a nice neutral shoulder position, and then you are going to push the medial delts away from you, as so. Keeping slight tension by not going all the way down at the bottom. Push the medial delts away. Don't completely hold your shoulders back. Let them move a bit. Just don't slouch. Decent posture. Push the medial delts away. As I come up, the scapula needs to come out of the way for my upper arm. That is going to work the lower traps. And placing the medial delts as far up as they can go, that's going to work them in their most shortened position. And that is how we perform a prone incline dumbbell Y raise. So the common mistakes I see with that is the slouching of the shoulders or lifting with the hands, so they end up like this. The cueing is to think of pushing your medial delt away from you. That will get you the best activation for that, because if you're thinking of throwing that weight up, remember your medial delt is attached to your upper arm, not to your forearm. So this is where you want to think of pushing that medial delt out. Once again, this is a great exercise for involving multiple shoulder muscles. Really good for strengthening the lower traps and building those medial delts. So if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram at that.coach.curtis.